even in the 70s, we really pioneered the coolant recycling system.
Here we are at Master Fluid Solutions. Yes, coolant. I know coolant oftentimes isn't the most exciting, but it can be. And also, its importance is absolutely incredible. And at Master Fluid Solutions, they are not just someone who's going to drop a barrel off at your facility and walk away. There's so much more to coolant, and they want you to know about that. That's why Justin is here today, because we're going to talk about equipment, sustainability, and recycling. So Justin, you're the expert, my friend. Let's get started.
Yeah, great, thanks Tony, great to have you here. And Tony's exactly right. Since we were started in 1951, it's been more than just selling coolant. So even in the 70s, we really pioneered the coolant recycling system. So, back then, it was more of, coolants had maybe a 3 to 4 month timeline when they had to be disposed of and machines cleaned and things like that. And then, so it was kind of critical to have recycling because you were cleaning your machines all the time. So the industry kind of transitioned, as coolants got better, they kind of pushed that year time frame. And then companies kind of forgot about recycling because coolant was lasting longer. Right, so you take your machine down for your yearly PM, and you would just dispose of the coolant because the machine was down anyway. But now, as companies transition to sustainability, carbon reduction, how to minimize waste, minimize disposal, there's been this resurgence of the need for coolant recycling and coolant management equipment to really get the most life out of that coolant.
I mean, that makes sense. 3 months, okay, we're paying attention. Now
Yep.
it's 6 months or a year.
Yeah.
I've already forgotten about it.
Right.
I'm
Right.
definitely on that list of forgetting about it.
Absolutely.
But there's
Yep.
a lot more that goes into the eco-friendly side of things, isn't it? You
For
have
sure.
some things around here as well. The
Yep.
inventions and the creativity, the chemicals that go in,
Yep.
or the lack thereof of
Yep.
chemicals that go
Yep,
in these days. Would
exactly.
you like to elaborate on some of that?
Yeah, so absolutely. In one of our brands, so under the Master Fluid Solutions umbrella, we have several different brands. And Zybex has always been our management side of things, right? We've always had it. So about a couple years ago, I took a look and said, okay, now that companies are needing more than just one offering of recycling equipment, how do we offer our customers everything they might need, right? All the management equipment, all the service, all the support, but really all the training, right? Because, so many times I'll get an email, please send me a quote on a recycling system. Okay, well, hang on a minute. It's not that simple, right? The recycling piece is kind of the last step in the puzzle, right? We have to get you into proper coolant management. We have to get you understanding why it's important, how to do it before we can take the leap into full recycling, right? So we'll go in, we train our customers, we train on proper cleanouts, we train on proper coolant maintenance systems, makeup systems. How many times have you seen a shop, people pushing buckets of coolant around? It's not the most effective, it's not the most efficient. There's better ways to do it. So when you buy coolant from us, it's not just sending you a drum of coolant. We talk about what's behind the drum, and all this stuff goes behind all of our products.
Very important to say.
Yep.
So would you consider yourself a one-stop shop for kind of helping someone firstly to understand how coolant works?
Yeah.
And you have all these brands and you have all these decades of wisdom. We're over
Right.
70 years at this
Right.
point. Now we're currently talking about sustainability and recycling, and you're talking about being able to educate them on that as well. You have these components all around
Yeah.
you. You might talk about a couple of them. Would
Sure.
you consider yourself a one-stop shop for someone to rely on?
Yeah, especially on the fluid management side, from proper coolant selection, the training. All of our field guys are extremely technical. They're more than just sales guys, right? So, yeah, absolutely. We are a one-stop shop for fluid management, especially recycling, makeup systems. We help customers design makeup systems, locations, how to effectively fill machines. All that kind of stuff goes into it, absolutely.
It's creative. Would you like to talk a little bit more about some of these components we have around us right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have a broad offering of the fluid management side under our Zybex umbrella, and this is just a very small selection of it. So, we started partnering with some of the top names in the industry for fluid management a couple of years ago, and not only offering our original equipment, but also the best equipment that's out there. So, people like Oberlin, Smart Skim Secor, HydroBlend mixers. We really found, over 70 years of being in business, we found what the best stuff we've seen out there is. And when customers ask us, who do you recommend? we get them in touch with what we feel are the best pieces of equipment out there. So we have sump suckers. You know, every shop should have a sump sucker. Beats the hell out of a 5-gallon shop vac. So emptying a couple 100-gallon tanks. So, you know, we look at ROI and machine uptime. You know, how quickly can you clean a machine with what you're currently doing versus with some equipment. And it's more about than just selling equipment, right? It's really creating that partnership with the customer. So we have skimmers, we have, you know, tramp oils. We look at tramp oil regularly, how to get it out of the machine, how to get it out of the machine before it becomes emulsified, because once that happens, it's way more difficult to get out. So we offer kind of a full service solution to our customers, and that's part of our name, Master Fluid Solutions.
Makes all the
Yep,
sense in the
absolutely.
world. I know it's only been a few years since you've switched to that name, but
Yep.
what a perfect
It
name
is.
for what you do.
Yep.
And also on behalf of MTD and myself, let me just say thank you, because it's not just our industry, but the entire world is trying to be more eco-friendly,
Right.
more responsible when it comes to recycling. So well done, Justin.
Yeah,
and well
absolutely.
done to the company.
Yeah, thanks. And you know, when you look at the carbon reduction side, you know, it's more than just a buzzword, right? Every manufacturer should be striving to minimize their impact on the environment, and we really work closely with our customers to do that.
Well, thank you for doing
Yeah,
that. For
thanks, Tony.
everyone out there, this is my buddy Justin. Give him a call. This is Master Fluid Solutions. More than just a bucket, more than just giving someone a call and say delivering. Meet them face to face, get to know who they are. They can be a one-stop shop for you for everything from figuring out your coolant, keeping your coolant clean, cleaning your coolant at the end, and then recycling it and moving forward. So thank you all again for watching MTD CNC. I hope you learned as much as I have today from Justin.